Well, hello there, folks, and welcome to another battle here with XTRG. We're going to be doing some more close combat action here. In this particular battle, we've got a few Panthers on our side. We're playing as the Germans, but we're playing a capture the flag mission, and we're actually playing without a morale situation, so that this way we can continue fighting even if our men are completely wasted, let's face it. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting up. I pretty much know how I want to approach this mission, but like many other close combat missions, the key here is going to be speed. We got to try and get to these locations as quickly as we can, and we are both starting on opposite ends of the map. So guys, without further ado,
all right, my friends, the battle has begun.
And the battle starts. We're going to go ahead and pretty much we've already got our idea planned out for the locations we want to hit up. I'm only going to be sending one of our tanks, in fact, the weakest one of our tanks, the Panzer IV, up the middle. Now, even though he's weak, he's not the weakest tank in the world. I mean, this guy certainly is quite strong, but compared to our Panthers, he's really not much. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm moving these boys up already. I've already selected the areas I want to go to. One of my favorite areas on this particular map is actually up here, the Élevage du Bois. If anybody has ever seen my missions on this particular map before, that's a place I love to set up. There we go with the Sherman 5 already. Oh, nice shot there. Wow, Marshall getting an excellent shot with the Sherman 5 going right up the middle. And I didn't want to send too many tanks up there because I thought that would be way too obvious. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because they would be stuck right now on that road. That being said, we want to try and find those tanks of his and continue moving forward. Let's not forget he's playing with the British. He probably has some mortars that he could be using against us, and I want to try and dissuade him from using that. The only way to do that is to try and get into position as quickly as possible close to his men. All right, there we go. We got some enemies, but no tanks. Oh, we got a tank right there. Come on, come on. Do it, Marshall. Push, push. I don't think he's going to push. Oh, maybe he will. There we go. That's going to be a hit. Come on. Come on, Panther. You were made for this.
Einheit ist wieder aufgestellt.
See if the Panther can't knock that out.
In position.
All right, some of our movements are complete, of course. Oh, I heard that. I'm going to go ahead and move fast here. Yeah, I think we damaged the Sherman 5, but I don't think we killed it. He might be stuck. And that might be sufficient for now. Looks like he also popped some smoke back here. I'm not sure why. Maybe just to confuse our line of sight. I think that's what it is. He really wants to stop our line of sight from even being able to see up this road. So we got two Panthers here. That's not good.
Einheit ist wieder aufgestellt.
Right, he's popped some smoke to try and defend that Sherman. I'm going to go ahead and push forward with our Panther. And I'm going to have the Panzer aus FA move over here. Let's put him like right there if possible. It's kind of a narrow strip, but I think he can make it. Oh, yeah. Let's take Scholl. Yeah, or he's going to be engaging us from here for sure. I'm guessing he's going to have someone at the tobacconists. And I see another tank here, another Sherman. He's nowhere close to where we need him to be, though. Now, Entrepot is ours. I wonder if we can go ahead and set up an ambush here. Let's grab this Panther. We're going to push him up over here on the left side. Come on, come on, come on. This is going to be really risky. Very, very risky here. As always, guys, make sure to go and check out XTRG's channel, Spread the Love. Of course, we are always trying to increase the strategy genre by playing these games, multiplayer, etc. Oh, let's get him! This is a good side shot for the Sherman. I hope that guy can turn that. Oh, yes, all right. We've got that frontal defense, but now we're dealing with the other tank over here as well. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It ain't pretty, boys. I'm hoping that smoke will actually indirectly kind of save us.
Einheit ist wieder aufgestellt.
Come on, get him. All right, let's try and see if the Panther can get him. It looks like Panther missed there, hitting the wall. I hope we don't, though. We did get into the Élevage du Bois. I'm going to go ahead and ambush this location, or set up an ambush, and I actually already see some of his infantry, some of his infantry right there. He may have just immobilized our Panther. I think he did. Boom! There we go. Getting a nice little kill on one of his Shermans. And let's see if we can't pay his infantry back. He may have stopped us, but we can still be a killing machine here with this tank. Alright, Sherman 5 is burning. That's exactly what we want to see. Another Sherman as well. So we took out 2 there.
Einheit ist wieder aufgestellt.
I might go ahead and try to push up, guys, to the tobacconist. Although I think even this is pretty risky. We've got another Sherman. Oh boy. Yeah, he's making it to the tobacconist as well. And I would even change trajectories here if I could. I don't know if this is going to be good enough to hit him. I don't think so. We did take out the Sherman, though. He's got a very nice little machine gun there. And I don't feel safe moving forward with this infantry at all. I'm just going to stay put. Let's grab these guys back here, though. We'll move them a bit farther up over here, closer to the tobacconist. I think that's going to be a major fighting area right there. All right, let's push. Let's get aggressive. Now at the church, this is another area I pretty much forgot about. We've already taken this location. So I'm actually going to send some of these guys to go and grab that, just snag that location there. And with the rest of them, I'll move some guys up to Entrepot. I also think we want to grab these guys and move them over here into this building. That's another enemy tank. This is why we had to advance, just to try and chase the enemy tanks here. But it looks like we got ourselves kind of stuck here in the bocage. Definitely held the tobacconist. I'm not sure I feel comfortable making a push for it right now. Alright, let's try and take out the Sherman. Nope, we still can't see him because of the bocage here. It's not even a bocage, it's just the trees in the area. That's a shot. He's got us through the side. If he takes a shot right now, he could absolutely kill this Panther. It's another miss by our Panther. And this is really giving him an opening here to do something. Unfortunately, our infantry doesn't have any smoke. I thought they would have some by now. And I'm pretty much staying put, just because we seem to have more of the locations on the field for now. I'm going to go ahead and try to steamroll forward a bit. No, 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 that's showing our back to him. So we got to aim again. He definitely got a hit on us. We returned fire there, miss on our part. This is absolutely battle of the tanks. And we could push this Panther forward, but moving past the tobacconist will probably result in this guy being immobilized. I'm going to make a push. Not recommend anyone to do this. I don't think this infantry is going to make it across. And if they do, they've got a hell of a fight ahead of them. Well, that's... Oh, beautiful shot there by XTRG. Just beautiful right through the back of the Panther. He knows how to get those Panthers killed. And we had discussed this before, because we were discussing whether or not it was fair to have this many Panthers. Before we used to pretty much limit it to 2. But the fact that I believe he has 8 tanks, we decided it's fair. It's okay. And as you can see, he knows exactly what he's doing. Now he still has that other Panther on the other side here. That's going to be a problem. It looks like we might be getting into the tobacconist. Throw a smoke grenade here. This might be a little far. I don't know what's going on. Let's, I think we're just going to defend. Bring in another infantry unit to properly take the tobacconist. Nope, there we go. I see the enemy. They're going to be in this room. We got grenades going off all over the place. Maybe we need to fire this smoke a little bit closer. Let's try that. And what do we got here? Is that a Hellcat? I think he's got a Hellcat over here. I was wondering why he was taking a while to set up his army. That might be the reason there. Let's see if our guy has gotten there. Yeah, Le Hot is ours. But unfortunately, look at that. One of our... oh, that's the Panther crew. Okay, I was worried that he was attacking the church here. It doesn't look like it. Careful, boys. Careful. Yeah, it's very hard for them to even move, frankly. eyes open here. I don't want that Hellcat getting a lucky shot on us. So we might push forward a little bit here. Obviously, we can't push forward with this Panther. Just a little bit to potentially see that Sherman on the other side.
Einheit ist wieder aufgestellt.
Yeah, yeah. It's from our Panzergrenadier squad. Bohm has been killed. He's got that Hellcat right there. Really nice positioning for the Hellcat, and over here as well. And then probably a tank right there. Sherman right there. Oh, look at that! Oh my goodness. I did not see that Sherman 5, but he's got one right over here. And right now, we're playing defensively. We don't really want to move from these positions. We've got okay positions right now. Pretty much just want to hold on as long as I can. We're going to have to move that infantry back. We're not going to get to Colville.
Soldiers! We need covering fire!
Deck mich!
Alright, I see what he's doing here. He's actually trying to get some men into this building right here. I'm going to go ahead and engage. So this guy isn't going anywhere. The Panther isn't going anywhere. We might as well use his turret and his machine gun as much as we can against anything he's got over here. We did take the tobacconist. I see that as a pretty big victory there. The question is, can he take it back? I'm going to switch this to an ambush. Okay. Ooh, nice little explosion there. Another Sherman. I think we got pretty lucky with that one. But he did get this one. So he got our Panther over here. And he's got that Sherman, or that Firefly actually coming in from the left. I'm going to defend because the Firefly is extremely dangerous. All right, let's go ahead and set up an ambush here at Entrepot. I see exactly what he's going to go for. He's going to try to make it to this location. So I think we might grab this team right here of Panzer Grenadiers and move them into Entrepot. Really nice how he went in there for the kill shot. I wish we had left one of the tanks behind for a situation like this. I did not expect him to get behind us, but he absolutely did. In a really good way, too, here with the tank. Now, of course, we could move this Panther back, but not sure that's such a good idea, especially since he's got a Firefly right there. I'm almost tempted to take this infantry unit and see if we can't destroy the Firefly, although anybody playing CC knows that it's very unlikely that you'll destroy any tank with infantry. It's slightly more likely that you'll be able to immobilize them, but that's a deadly tank no matter what. If we go on this road, that tank is going to vaporize our Panther. The question is, do we move forward and try to take on one of the Hellcats? Ah, boy, I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. It's very even right now. I thought I took morale off. Maybe we did. Maybe it only ends the game when the morale goes completely away, which means that basically every one of your units is destroyed. Typically, our games do end a bit earlier than this. Ooh, there's that Sherman. He's just waiting. Just waiting. And I'm pretty much doing the same with my Panther. Oh, no! I was worried about that. I was very worried about that. He's going to try to immobilize Panther. He succeeded in immobilizing the Panther. Now we've got to make a charge because we know his infantry is going to be in that room. Let's go for it. This is pure anger here. Our guys are pissed off. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Maybe in this building right here. Interesting. All right. I didn't expect that at all. Again, I'm going to go ahead and put them on an ambush. All right, yeah, so they're going to be in this building for sure, hiding out. And it looks like our men are already engaging. The Panzer Grenadier unit here is already engaging with the enemy.
Soldier!
Definitely got a kill on a few infantry there. Nice. Panzer Grenadiers are back in the fight. Even though they took a pretty nasty hit there, they still refuse to throw that smoke grenade. But This is a start. This is definitely a start. Now, one thing I like about this particular map, even with the tanks, you can see that most of the locations, except for maybe the church and the Élevage du Port over here, it's going to be kind of hard for a tank to get in here. And if they do, they're going to leave themselves very open to grenades, etc. So I think he's going to have to move in with his infantry if he wants to take Entrepot. In fact, I'm really hoping he does. That would give us a fighting chance here. Enemy spotted. Where? Near show. That is not good. What was that? Oh, that's going to be all armor destroyed. Exceptional job there by XTRG. I'm not sure if he got us with the Hellcat. He might have gotten us with the Sherman. All we need to do now is just hold on. We've got the positions we need. So again, the goal here is to just hold on. I would like to take Fontenay Road, but that means leaving the Boulangerie, and I'm not sure I'm willing to do that right now. See what he's doing here. He's trying to fire into the buildings. But I don't think he's 100% certain we're in here. And he's certainly not attacking the entrepot area. So I'm going to go ahead and just ambush. Oh, boy. Should we make a movement here at Élevage du Port? Oh, I don't know. I kind of feel like we should. Let's maybe take this unit, this Panzer Grenadier unit. And we'll move back to the Skyline area. I'm surprised we didn't take that right away. We probably should have gone for that. Hopefully he sees that movement and will sort of start trying to move in this direction. Here's some grenades, boys. The question is it our boys throwing grenades at his tanks, or are his men trying to make a push on one of these locations where we're ambushing? Yeah, we got Sherman right there. So he wasn't 100% certain that the tank is dead. He shot it again. That could have been a secondary explosion, but it looked to me like a turret round. And I see what he's doing with Sherman here. Just pretty much watching Colville to make sure that none of our men go for that point. As you can see up here, guys, we've both taken some nasty damage. But he's still got a Sherman, 2 Hellcats, I think maybe 2 Shermans even. There is burning armor all over the damn place. But XTRG, in our last fight, I got a victory on this one. He did exceptionally well at doing whatever he could to get rid of our armor, and absolutely succeeded with that endeavor. And now he's spotted some of our Panzer Grenadiers. Still going to set up the ambush, and I'll set this guy's ambush up. Ooh, I didn't want to do that. This guy's ambush up like this. So he's firing at this building. He thinks we might be inside. I wonder if we can start shooting yet. Nope. I'm not even sure if we should. I'm certainly not going to make a charge towards that building, but I hope he makes a charge towards us. Let's put this guy on an ambush as well. So if he tries to take Entrepot, he's going to get a big surprise. Especially even if he moves over here to try and get into this building, he's going to get a big surprise. Ooh, enemy spotted. Now we could be trying to lure us, into giving away a location. If we fire, his tank could move in and try to burn us out. But the roads are pretty crammed with vehicles. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Come on, men, be quiet. Don't let them get close. Thrown over here. That's troubling, because that could mean he's moving this way. All right, good work, Panzer Grenadiers. The Skyline is officially ours. Should we move up here to Fontenay Road? I think it's just too open. So I'm going to send these guys back to the boulangerie. Oh, he's definitely opened fire. I think we're going to go ahead and return because he knows where we are. Absolutely knows where we are. So this will be a proper firefight. Let's do it, boys. Light him up.
Wir brauchen Unterstützung.
Oh yeah. Now we try to get the Sherman behind us. No, sir. I'm going to see if we can't do something about that Sherman. And it looks like, yep, moving the shots back here, which means he's probably trying to exit. I hope he does, because that'll let these guys spot him pretty easily. Where is a Panzerfaust when you need one? Oh, boy. So here is what we're going to do. This is very risky. I'm going to pop some smoke. Because if that tank gets behind us, we're finished. That's that simple. So let's pop some smoke if we can. I'm not going to go crazy with it, though. I'm going to go ahead and charge. His tank's not going to be able to see us over here. But his infantry certainly will. So we're going to attack from two separate locations. We've done this before with success. Doesn't mean it's going to work every time, of course. Come on, boys. Let's keep this guy back here on ambush. Here we go. Oh boy, is it ever risky. Get in there. There we go. This is close combat. This is definite close combat. Germans on Brits. Or these might be American. No, these are Brits, pretty sure. Oh my goodness. 2 Panzer Grenadier units surrendering. That is a shameful display. Our guys had full... Oh my gosh. We had a full squad. They threw their hands up and surrendered. I'm going to put here, those men should be shot for cowardice. I've never seen somebody surrender with a situation like that. So we're still going to stay at Entrepot here. And the tobacconist, of course. But awarded 3 square meals a day in an Allied camp. That is a good point. That's a good reason to give up. I'm going to stay at Entrepot. It looks like we're still returning fire with those units. And this, I mean, see, this is a crazy situation. Those guys were fine. Full squads, everything. These guys are badly bloodied, but they're still in the fight. And I think now he's going to have to make a move for Entrepot. I would move with that HQ, but we see his Sherman here watching the area, of course, pretty much guarding this area. And we're not going to take that as a risk. It's not worth it. Now, at Elevage du Port, I actually don't see him making any sort of movements, but I feel the second we move out of this area, he's going to have some guys waiting there. In fact, it would be really tactically sound advice to not take that location so that your enemy goes for it, and then all of a sudden you've got some guys waiting in that building. Getting some shots in there with the Sherman. I see what he's doing. He's trying to whittle down our group there. Now, here's the thing. That Sherman moved out of that location. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure if it was the same Sherman that was here before. Because what I'd like to do is take this HQ from the church and grab Colville here. Pretty much trying to hold on to any victory point we can to secure some sort of a victory. And again, guys, very defensive battle here. Unlike most of the games I play, I try not to be as aggressive here in Close Combat Gateway to Khan. So I'm not really going to make many movements because, frankly, any movement we made right now would be probably bad. Wouldn't really work out for us. Do have a unit back here. We could probably move forward, but I'm not even sure about that. You can see our guys have remained on ambush. I haven't returned fire, nothing like that. Although I think we might start returning fire. Because I'm pretty sure Marshall knows exactly where we are. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Just defend. Because of the Sherman here. Yeah, he's boxed us in pretty well here. Anybody trying to make it to Entrepot is going to have to contend with 3 Sherman tanks and some enemy infantry. And that's just not something that most people are willing to deal with. Let's see if maybe the Panzer Grenadiers here... We're not going to try another charge. That failed miserably. But if we can get our Panzer Grenadiers here to open fire on the guys, maybe that would actually work out pretty well. I don't know. Set up an ambush here. He's going to push this Sherman 5 through here. Wonder where that Firefly is, or if it's still up there. It's another reason not to make a push for that area, as the Firefly could still be in the area. Oh no, this Panzer Grenadier is making a run for it looks like. I'm going to have to ask XTRG if any of those men that took those prisoners got a medal, because they would absolutely deserve it. And sure enough, the separated Panzer Grenadiers here surrendered. It's a very good idea there to this tank. There's no way they were going to make it and survive without giving up. See, that's understandable. Hold on a second. Klegan is routed. Yeah, so they're going to be taking the Entrepot area. Let's just hope that the other areas we have are sufficient for us to take the victory. It's down to 5 minutes, 30 seconds. So he could absolutely still do a lot here. As soon as that guy breaks that building, I'm going to make a run for show, because we want to set up an ambush here. There we go. Let's go. Immediately set up an ambush there. I think this guy will end up surrendering too. Never had this many Germans surrender in one battle. Oh boy. Where is that coming from? That's going to be a heavy machine gun for sure. Bren gun of some sort. And once again, he's popping shots right there. He knows we're there. We know where he is too, though. Let's open up. There we go. We actually got a kill right there. One dead alley. Let's try and kill as many as possible. Because let's face it, this Panzer Grenadier unit ain't going to live for long. And there we go. Another one hit. Not sure if it was a kill. But I'm glad to see we still got to kill some ambushing shots on the enemy that resulted in death. Almost certainly when he's laid out like this with the guy on the left, that's death. The guy on the right is going to be a wound. Unfortunately, Gateway to Khan is one of the few close combat games that doesn't have blood, because then we'd know who was dead and who was wounded, for sure. All right, fire aborted, can't see target. That's fine. We're well aware of that. Again, we're still just trying to hold on to the bare essentials, guys, which is the tobacconist. Entrepot is going to be taken by the enemy, but as long as he focuses everything over here, I think we still have a chance. Still have a chance of coming out on top here. Looks like that shot completely missed. The tree fell victim to that shell. And again, it looks like he still doesn't have men on Entrepot. I think he might be worried that I've still got men ambushing here. I know for sure he made it into this building. That's why we killed these two guys. But maybe he's still got some guys here just kind of waiting until they get rid of the men here so that they don't get shot at. Or again, maybe he thinks we still have some infantry in the building. See, the building's been pretty badly destroyed by the fighting. In no small reason due to the fact that he opened fire on the building purposely to get rid of the guys inside. Ooh! There we go. He finally took Entrepot. We're gonna make him work for this. I think he's gonna try and make a rush for show. But then again, he might also make a rush for the church. I think I'll set up, just to be safe, I'll set up an ambush here. That being said, I think the time limit will hopefully save us from losing those other locations. But Entrepot, which we've fought for the entire battle, that's going to be in enemy hands. It would be a totally pointless to try and make the run here. That Sherman is looking directly at the space between these two buildings, and if we were to try to run here with this infantry unit, there's no doubt they would be massacred. I see. Okay. He's going to the boulangerie. I'm going to try to sneak. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can sneak in time. But I'm going to see if I can't potentially get an ambush here on his tank. I'm pretty sure he's going to need infantry to take that position. But maybe he can get close enough with the tank to make it his. So we're just going to sneak.
We need cover and fire.
Come on, boys. So we get over here and he gets close. Then we can try and pop that Firefly with a grenade. Again, unlikely, but it can certainly be done. Oh boy. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. You can do this. You can do it. Nice. Oh, we do have Panzerfausts. Okay, that's good to know. Unfortunately, at that point, we did take the Boulangerie back, but I think that's the last Panzerfaust we had. Pinged off the actual Firefly. The funny thing is, it scared Marshall away. He's like, I gotta get away from that building, or I'm gonna lose my tank. See up here what's going on. Élevage du Port still under our control. The tobacconist still under our control. You know Agrippa's not going to let a tobacconist go to waste.
This is rot!
I love that. So we did scare him away. It just goes to show you don't always have to destroy an enemy to win a particular small skirmish. And in that case, I think he realized, whoa, that was definitely a ping, potentially from a turret or from a bazooka, or in this case, a Panzerfaust. And he made the right move. Certainly the logical move to get away from that area. But now it looks like he's changing his mind, and he's like, haven't received shots from there for a while. Let me go back and see if we can't fix that situation. All right, guys, we're getting to the end of the battle here, and it's going to be an Axis major victory. And again, I think the only reason I won this one is because of the victory locations I had. If you guys want to look at the killed and wounded right there, you can take a look. We killed quite a few of their men. We didn't lose nearly as many as I thought we would. A lot of them were wounded. But if you look at the overall, he did way better in terms of kills and wounded. We had less morale than the enemy, and he captured 8 of our men, including 1 leader. Let's take a look at our soldiers and see if any of our men managed to get any medals in this fight. I don't think so. All right, guys, we're going to stop it there. Unfortunately, with multiplayer, usually if somebody ends the fight, we can't go back to look at the medals. But I'm not sure our guys got any medals. I think they got very lucky.